Lasal, and then at 4 p.m. it'll be San Sebastian against FEU, and then that all-important matchup between Ateneo and UST at 6 p.m. Now the third member of our panel, our sailor girl, Rina Villamor.
Aye, back to you guys out there. If you guys can call me the sailor girl, well, these two teams can call each other as the frenemies in action. Yes, because they are neither enemies or friends in action in today's ballgame. Both teams can grow dependently and interdependently. For both coaches, Clint and Roger, they want to entrust everything in the hands of their players, considering that both teams have the same training, the same talent. Therefore, it will just boil down to two things for them. First is how they will demand respect from their frenemies, and second, how committed they are to the team, as there is no such thing as in-betweens. Either they are in or out of the team. Lastly, just a trivia to everyone, this is the exact same day, May 17 of last year, that Ateneo bagged the V-League Championship with Jem Ferrer as its MVP player. Back to you guys.
And that was, of course, against Adamson, and that's a great point also that Rina makes dito, Sev, that their training is so similar.
First, explain why sailor girl.
Kasi bumiyahe na matagal yan, nawala eh. Sumama sa isang cruise ship. Sailor girl na siya.
Okay. Now,
so, yun nga, sa training nila, it's so similar. So,
similar.
It's just a question of execution for both teams, and you can probably say that the talent level is tipped in favor of Ateneo very slightly coming into this match, but it's the same system.
I think you'll see, you find signs, snatches here and there, the touch of Roger Gorayeb, and of course Clint Malaso. I was talking to him earlier. We all know what happened in the incident with San Beda College with Roger Gorayeb. Not to belabor the point, but Clint is coming to terms with the fact that he could be coaching San Sebastian unless that appeal is not reconsidered by the NCAA, of course.
And you also have to remember, of course, that Clint Malaso also coached Ateneo at one point. Yep. So he's very familiar with both sides. Here's Benito, and this is taken by Hervasio. Ferrer over to Eliza Valdez and Ateneo. Actually, Ateneo, di dinadaan sa lakas ka himself. There's a lot of drop balls being scored by the Lady Eagles.
I think what they got when they got Eliza Valdez is versatility. Normally, without Eliza Valdez before, it was so predictable. While Phil Kainlet would go down the line, Phil Kainlet would go cross-court, then they'd get something from Hervasio. Eliza now gives them so much in terms of offensive strength and versatility.
Ang katanungan dyan, Sev, is Ateneo now ready to rebuild? You gotta remember that after this season, they will lose 5 players, and right now it's a 7-point lead for Ateneo. Timeout, Clint Malaso.
Lang yung bola, block mo na napakataas. I-level mo lang yung kamay mo para hindi makaka-block to eh. Walang kilos to at nandito ang kilos eh. Hindi tayo maka-block, hindi tayo maka-depensa. Si ano palang pupunto sa atin, no? Mga opener.
Starting to sound like a true head coach there, Clint Malaso, as FEU Makati is now offering the following degree programs: Accountancy, Accounting Technology, Information Technology, and Business Administration. Call 8362002 or visit www.feu.edu.ph. And you know what? I agree with you that Clint Malaso has the makings of probably a very good head coach.
So far, what Clint has shown in that timeout is a good understanding of the basics of blocking as that sails out. His team has fallen behind in the attack zone, 10-4 against Ateneo.
And of course, also for Clint Malaso, he's one of the well-known volleyball trainers in the country. If it's Fun Family Pizza, it's gotta be Shakey's. Naalala ko dati nung tryout yung men's team, sa kanya muna dumaan lahat. And here's by Jem Ferrer. Wow.
Jem Ferrer, just one of the smartest players to play college volleyball, just knows when to drop it, and that confidence has grown to years. She will have a year more. She will not graduate at the same time, actually, as Gretchen Ho. Came a year after Gretchen Ho and Phil Kainlet came along to the Ateneo program.
Right, and ito ngayon mga kaibigan, 13-7. Because it's the official ball of the Shakey's V-League. But again, Ateneo already has to look into the future dito, Sev. After this season, they have to go into a stage of rebuilding. That's 5 players that they will be losing.
Yes.
And they have already started by getting Denden Lazaro even before they got Eliza Valdez. There's another drop point coming from Angeline Hervasio. But it's so far, si Lazaro pa lang at saka si Valdez ang foundation for the future for the Lady Eagles.
Let's see how far that goes. In the meantime, the 5 players, just about dead even in successful attack points for each, although efficiency is better in terms of Cassini compared to Bali.
But that's, of course, as of now, and it's also showing up in the scoreboard. Axel is the official outfitter of the Shakey's V-League as Ateneo has opened up a 6-point lead. Ruby De Leon, Phil Cainglet, Jem Ferrer in the air for Eliza Valdez. There's Benito. Boli. Wow, cross-court, but it just went wide. So, Boli parang diesel na simula ngayon, Sev.
And I guess San Sebastian is now finding out the point we discussed earlier. They're not going to get any points if they force the issue. They've got to stop the Ateneo attack at the net especially. And Clint Malazzo was pointing out, we're blocking too high. We got to hit the ball, and we can't use our elbows. Nice block. Double jammy.
Wow.
That time, Cassini and Hervasio.
Hervasio getting the bigger end of that block, 16-8. It's been all Ateneo here in the first set.